Oh my goodness. Good morning. Y'all, I had to come and warn y'all. I had to come and warn y'all that the demonic zombie apocalypse, the demonic apocalypse is here. People have lost their minds. For some reason, it seems like people just really never learn, you know? It does. It seems like people are more rude than ever to everybody, and it's constantly being disguised as a joke. Almost like we've got a bunch of people just roaming around with clown suits on. These are the times when I want to stay in the house. Okay. And the crime over the weekend, and just what these evil. And you know what's crazy is they will say that witchcraft or witches is evil. No, hun. No. You know what is even more insane is the evil crap that people do. They do a bunch of evil stuff, and then they'll come and say, "Hey, you're evil because you light candles." And you're evil because you're trying to get rid of the same demons that are plaguing me. So the demons, they're constantly they're not demons, but they are inhabited by demons, y'all. If y'all wondering what the hell is wrong with people, these people are showing that they're demonically possessed. Period. You know, people with obsessions and just this crazy off the wall behavior, you know? It's here. It's here, as I warned. And you know what? I have seen it before. I have seen it all. I have seen just about everything that can come through with spirit. I've seen it my whole life. And it's crazy because people that don't have people that don't have you know what they'll do, what they're doing blatantly in front of people is they will shame another person for doing the same exact thing that they're doing. In that, it's like you just tried to shame somebody or judge somebody for doing the same exact thing that you're doing right now and have been doing. It's crazy. It's like hypocrisy is the new blindness. It's like they're blind. And I wouldn't want to be blind right now. I just wouldn't. I don't know. Like, when the world gets like this, I like to watch a good zombie movie. One of my favorite is and that's not being judgmental. That's just like, okay, you're acting demonic, period. And I'm gonna recognize that. You know, it's insane. I think the reason why so many people don't like hypocrites or hypocrisy. It's not a hypocrite. I'm not a hypocrite for saying that people are being demonic and being evil. I'm not a hypocrite for saying that. They'll say, "Oh, you're a hypocrite because you practice witchcraft." I don't practice witchcraft with a evil intent, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference. You can't just say, "Oh, well, Well, the Bible said that the whole system of witchcraft is just evil. So, what the fuck are you? I can't get jiggy with that shit because I feel that hypocrisy is on the extreme level of being non empathetic. That there's a hole in these people that goes so deep that it would be impossible for what they're doing to feel it. It's a missing, it's a soul, it's somebody soulless. If you have been set in by an actual demon, you could have either had your lost your soul, sold it. You know what I'm saying? And then people always, it's insane. It's like, no, hun, I'm gonna tell you something. I have done more good for people to the capacity that I ain't gotta ever worry. Honey. See, that's when you can tell that people are comparing themselves to you. When people start to become judgmental of you, that's when you can tell they're comparing their own personal stuff to you. And it's like, I'm sorry, hun, you go out there and you literally are stealing from people. You are, whatever it is that you're doing that's bad. Okay. Stealing, stalking, harassment, slander, gossip, backbiting. What's another thing that people are doing? You're evil and you're possessed by demons. Period. And it just there's no getting around it. I can't wait until witches completely take over to where we can start quarantining people. The reason why this world is so crazy is because they used to do a better job because the witches are in the church. You notice convents and places where the criminally insane they go to be looked after by nuns. Remember they used to do those things if you were lucky. Okay. People are possessed walking around here and they have their targets. If you're a witch, you're a targeted individual. Period. And you know what? Here's the thing. Don't fret them. Don't be afraid of them. Trust me, because that's a bad position to be in. Okay. And I'm never possessed by demons or entities like that. Not ever. I can be a pretty dark-hearted person myself. I don't need to be possessed. You know what I'm saying? But more than likely, I am the type of person that prefers to live in peace and harmony and love. But as far as me being dark, what that means is survival of the fittest, of the fittest. That's what that means. When you're living in a world of people that have literally lost their mind. Have y'all noticed? I mean, it's been going on for 6 or 7 years. It's almost like the demon, it completely blocks out any and all level of human understanding. Because there have been some people that have been doing some pretty atrocious things to people. And they're proud of it. They're not even ashamed. So that's how you can tell. And you don't even have to be ashamed, but do you have a conscience? Have you patted somebody on the shoulder lately and said, "Hey, you know, I wish you well." One human to another human being. No, they haven't because they're possessed. This is why I'm extremely comfortable. Oh my God, I am so careful, guys. I am so careful about who the hell I let into my personal space. I don't even want you calling my phone if you possessed. Because a lot of people are just possessed by their own demons. And it's pretty scary. And today, yesterday, the day before, you were possessed. They'll try to say, oh, well, you got into it with me too. No, hun. Yesterday, you were still possessed. And I can and as a high priestess, hold on. As a high priestess, I can exorcise these people. Y'all know I haven't done it in a while. Y'all notice how at least once per month I will come on here and do my exorcism incantation. Who all has witnessed me doing that? Notice how I'll do that and don't it get better? For some reason, those people get quiet. They do. They get quiet, y'all. Okay. I've been started reciting it today. Like people have lost it, especially when people like they're like snarling dogs, and it's just like this psychopath just lying beneath, and they're just like, grr, and it's like, we're doing the funny mirror thing. Oh, we're bending reality. Oh, okay, sir. You know, yeah, it's a lot of people running around here laying down tricks, man. Guys, I can't. Hold on a minute, y'all. This morning, and do I need to do my exorcism incantation live? I think it's some demons in the YouTube machine. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm gonna call to Saint Michael and Metatron for protection and guidance. I call to Kalima. Kalima, yes. Let's call Kalima. Let's get Hecate up in here and let's exorcise some demons. Regna terra cantata deo salati, Cernonos. Regna terre cantata deo salati, Aradia. Cali deus ducere humiliter majeste gloriae tue supplicamus. Ut ab omni infernalium spiritum poteste. Laqueo and deceptione nequitia. Ominous fallace libera nos dominetes. Exorcismus uominis amundus spiritus. Ominous satanica potestis ominous incursio. Infernalius adversary omnis legio. Omnis and congresio secta diabolica. Ab insidious diaboli libera nos dominetes. Ut coventam secura TB libertates avere facius te ragamus adinos. Ut inimicus sancte circular hemerler digneris te ragamus adinos. Terribilis deus centerio sue. Cernonos ipse traderit virtutum plebe sue. Aradia ipse fortitudinum plebe sue. Benedictus deus gloria patri, benedictus Dea matri gloria blessed be. And we are going to banish all demons to hell. All you damn demons of poverty, demons of distaste. The hell on. Funny mirror demons. Y'all got to go first. Get the hell on. Santa Muerta, we got a bunch of demons down here, a bunch of them. They just done jumped into people. I banish and bind you, unclean spirits, and I banish you through time and through space. Get out of this reality. Y'all gonna thank me for this later. Y'all gonna be like, oh, this bitch got it going on. Watch some kind of miracle happen on the earth. Watch how miracles you be like, damn, this bitch is for real. I'm gonna start coming on here once a month and doing a demon cleanup. Once every new moon, I'm gonna start doing that on this channel. I'm sorry because y'all doing too much. Too much. We're gonna call the Shiva to bring peace on the earth. Yes. Yeah, I can feel Kali Ma. She's working. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. And by the power of the triple goddess, the mother, the maiden, and the crone, we're gonna banish this evil through time and space. They gonna get them up out of here. Everybody gonna get real quiet and take a 3-day nap. Y'all have been overloaded with demons. Most of y'all don't know how to do a damn cleanse on yourselves. Okay. See, there's a reason why people pay me so much money because I have a name in the business. So there's some people that have been confused. You got demons, and they've been you know that the demons can time travel. Where my chat at? Let's talk about this. Oh yeah, I feel it. I can feel it dissipating that bad energy. Goodness gracious. See, I am a high priestess. That's why it's ridiculous to try to do work on me too. Okay. And I'm just saying, and because it's first of all, I'm always on task. I don't need you to get me together. No, it's the other way around completely with a lot of y'all. I love you, but I got a lot of y'all be somehow I'm over here with God. It's like, no, honey, there's an entity that's lying to you, telling you that it's God, but that ain't God, sweetie. Just just saying. I've lived through quite a few. And I am not Jesus or a Messiah either. Why would I need to be Jesus? Goodness gracious, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I woke up this morning, I said, oh Lord. Mm-mm-mm. And get spirits to get those demons up out of here. That's why y'all attacking folks, because it's demon night and they feel all right. Oh, yes, it was demon night. Oh, what a night. I think Thursday was demon night. There's a bunch of demons, and y'all be trying to act like, oh, I'm gonna get some prosperity. No, you're not. You need to cleanse yourself. Okay? Cleanse thyself. Oh, Lord. I'm about to have some gas too. Be doing too much. And then people that are possessed, why do the zombies always go and find other possessed people? Hey, y'all, check it out. I'm possessed. And then the rest of the possessed people are like, yeah, me too. Me too. Hey, Superman. Hello. I'm telling y'all, man. And then I like it when they try to attack healers. It's like I'm a healer. Please don't, please don't waste your time doing that. I'll heal from everything that you send to me. Mm-mm. Oh, I see what you're saying. What kind of gas? I'm talking about actual. They're gonna have gas later. I don't know if the government is sprinkling an extra strain of something on top of y'all, but y'all been pretty demonic. I don't know if people noticed how demonic some people have been under demonic possession for the past several years and don't even know it. Some of you the past 10 years. I'm telling you, that's why I'm the type of person especially when you get a reading from me. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna tell you late but straight. But see, possessed people that are that far gone, like usually when like especially women when they contact me, they like Jamila, I don't feel right. I've been angry. I've been vindictive. I've been vengeful. And God is definitely trying to tell you something for real. And by the way, I don't sit here every single day and curse my enemies at my altar. I don't do that. You don't have enough power to do a goddamn thing to me to make me need to worry about you every day. Okay. And I get, literally, hold on a second, because we're going to do something else here. We got to get some healing. Saint Raphael for healing, please and thank you. Okay. And then we're going to do this real quick. We're going to let in even more helpers. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Goddess. Thank you to the abundant universe. Don't worry. Everything going to be okay. Okay. Now, unfortunately, if you were impatient, harassing people, you're not going to necessarily y'all will be okay too, but you're going to wake up to a reality to where you're going to be like, ooh, somebody send me back to the matrix. Yeah, I see beauty around me all day, every day. The birds is chirping. It is a beautiful day outside. What I can sense is a bunch of angry people. Let's throw the cards. But I can tell you that people, especially toxic YouTubers, I'm not talking about witches because I deal with y'all separately. Okay, I deal with all witches as sisters. Okay, y'all still. Oh, look, my sister, done lost her way. Let me go ahead and help her. Okay. So a lot of y'all are worried about money, and spirits gave us the Ace of Pentacles upright. Now, unless you're in my circle, because I did some money work last night for the circle, I don't know. Let me ask what messages, spirits, what messages do y'all have? Oh yeah, definitely. Also healing energy. I guess I let people go too long. I should have done that exorcism. I'm gonna start doing that. It's almost like activating some kind of shield. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now the Queen of Pentacles came up reversed for some reason. Nine of Swords reversed. Not enough faith. That Queen of Pentacles reversed might as well be the Five of Pentacles. Just hopeless, like a penny with a hole in it. Just hopeless. Running around here hopeless. Okay. Hold on. Now, two very positive cards, the Three of Pentacles upright and the Six of Swords upright. Fortunately for us, pretty soon, a lot of people won't even remember. It's yeah, they all need to, it's gonna get better. I can tell you that Three of Pentacles. I'm not possessed by shit. I'm possessed by a higher power. I ain't under no demonic possession. You noticed how crazy people have been acting? This has been normal to you. People have been judging. Okay, listen, Superman Clark Kent Sr. People have been judging others while doing the same thing that they're judging others for right then and there. Like, are you not understanding this? I mean, the people that are making sense, they're just making sense. I'm not saying all of y'all, everybody ain't messed up. I know a lot of people that ain't messed up right now, but it's a lot of people out there that are messed up. You know, I mean, there was recently a public debate about whether or not food stamps is actually real money, and it's not. Food stamps is not real money. It's not. It goes on a totally different frequency than money. That's have you you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to rehash things, but uh-huh. All I know is that there's been people that have been possessed. That's all I know. I don't know what you don't know how to read the chat. You said money. No, I still read it correctly, even if I said it wrong. Jamila, you a dummy. Oh God, honey, I don't need you to send me money every who can I just say this to all of the men on YouTube? I don't need you to send me money every day. Okay. Never asked for that. And there's no contract to that. I never agreed to that. No. That's not how I get down. Okay. I work with several clients per week and I get paid to do it, hon. I don't it sounds like to me if you are somebody that is qualifying for government programs, you don't need to send me money because I don't even qualify for that. So don't send me anything, okay? In fact, I don't even accept money from everybody. Are you kidding me? I don't accept money from everybody. Oh, you said worried about money. I said, how can you be wrong about that? Well, oh, a lot of throaty energy up in here. Listen, um, there is a reason why women have choice. And when somebody sends you money, that's like a contract or something between you and that person. So I don't just, as you guys can see, I don't go online and ask for donations. I think I've done that twice in emergencies. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't worry about money. But here's the whole thing about it. I'd say that if you're at a point where you're worried about money, you need to be thinking about your soul. Okay, that's coming directly from spirit. If you are worried about money, then you need to worry about your soul. Okay, at that moment. Okay, because that means there's something going on. And some people done been snatched, just they soul snatched. It's a lot of people with solar plexus problems. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I've been studying this world for 43 years. I will be 44 years old. I'm not 30. I'm not 30. Don't, because they're possessed. The behavior of a possessed person, confusion, um, even some events where we think we're dealing with narcissism. No, you're not dealing with a narcissistic person, you're dealing with a possessed person. They're doing strange things, saying strange things, and then when you ask them about it, they're like, huh? I'm I'm confused. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you under possession. So I look, I have been doing this for too long, and there's some of you that were not ready to start doing your own work, but it's neither here nor there. Yeah. So, and I've just been noticing that. I've just been noticing people being demonically possessed. I know that for me, once I did something, it's dead to me. I did, and it's through. It's finito. Demons seem to have people on a tape recorder, just where they're going to go through these cycles over and over and over again. That's how you can tell when people are possessed by demons, especially if you're making the same mistake over and over and over again. I've seen all kind of people possessed by demons. I've seen people possessed by one demon, and it is what it is. Now, yeah, some of them are still possessed by. Okay, you didn't accept that incantation, but your demon still had to get up out of there. Okay, these people are nuts. Right. I've got all of the people in my circle covered with these witch balls. Yes, I do. And I am just waiting on my um just waiting on my tea light candles to get here. About to go get me something to eat, you guys. Uh, so, okay. Yeah, that's a bunch of wax in there. I didn't really want that. Let me see if I can pull that off. Strange people. Strange people. And then some of y'all need to work on healing y'all inner child. For real, for real. Just work on your inner child is what a lot of people need to do. A kid, only a kid's that would be a very childish person's reaction to anything that has went on that I've said because I'm 100% correct about what I'm saying. I haven't said anything or done anything wrong. So for you, I hate you. Or you too, or but there is a such thing as the bad seed. Y'all ever see that movie, The Bad Seed? I love the old version, not the new one. I don't really like the new one. Okay. So I have like this beautiful little thing that I'm doing for the circle. It's so nice. I've got everybody in. I'll show it to y'all from a separate video. Nice. This is so pretty. So, and you just gotta you just gotta put up your protection and stuff as well. And so right now I'm doing some protection work for the circle too. 9 times out of 10, if you're in my circle or if you, because exorcism incantations don't work on everybody. They don't work on everybody. If it's a person if it's a non-organic human, there's some people, or either there's bots, there's these bots, but there's some people that are walking around soulless. The truth, you know, and those people usually it's like a deep black hole inside of them. You know what I'm saying? And so, it's kind of like, well, I did my best to help you. I'm sorry if that didn't help you. Okay. I guess you would. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Do I feel that some of these people walking around here could actually be the demon itself? Yeah, but not likely. Probably rarely. Do I believe that they're shapeshifters? Absolutely. I believe in shapeshifters. Okay, I do. I believe in that. Yes, I do. I've seen them. I had witnessed them, and yeah. AJ Lawrence, how are you? Hmm. Got to get yourself some feel good. I know that I feel really good inside about what I did a few minutes ago. It's just an exorcism incantation in Latin. Now, if you don't follow up with a 7 or 14 day cleanse, you could possibly be at risk of being reinfected. So, just because I say that incantation doesn't mean that there's not work that needs to be done because you have to, and I've been doing this for years, and I've had people that have been possessed by some pretty bad demons, and I've helped them. I've saved their life. So, and I definitely ain't sold my soul. You don't you don't have to sell your soul to get anywhere. I don't know why people are obsessed with that. That's very Hollywoodish. Now, I guess if you wanted to, you could sell your soul. But many people, not long after they sell it, they typically come to get it back. And I'm just saying. Do I not give you your souls back for real? Because that can happen to where your energy or your spirit or your soul can be somewhere else or being inhabited by somebody else, and then you can have a demon a walk in. I think that's what they is it a walk in or yeah, I have seen that a lot. And I'm not going to get all into my hex removers and what but when I do a cleanse, okay, so maybe I'll start calling it what it is, which is an exorcism. I think if I called it that though, I would have to charge more. Because when you say exorcism, there are some people that right now they are literally in the crazy homes screaming at the top of their lungs, being tormented by these demons. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. And see, if I were to ever work as like a psych nurse or something, but spirit didn't want me to go into nursing because I'm in our medical assisting. They wanted me to do it exactly the way that I'm doing it. So I'm good on that. But you know, yeah, demons will torment people. They are responsible for a lot of the mental illness cases. They are. Sociopaths are usually adult changelings. Do y'all know what a changeling is? Okay. Can we get some spiritual folk up in here? And then all you folk that's under that kind of possession and you've, constantly got this dark humor. Oh, honey. I think that could be, I wouldn't say it's Jezebel, but something's up with that just the weird wacky, wonky, just being wonky. Okay. Have y'all noticed people being very wonky, weird? Yeah. So trust me, I know the spirit that's in you. Okay. And I'm pretty good at my spirit. Hmm. And six lie, baby. It's funny that you would say that. Actually, you're wrong. Um, churches rarely do exorcisms, especially, yeah, churches rarely do exorcisms, and that's actually not true. Okay, so you don't really know what you're talking about when it comes to that. Okay, and then obedience to what or who? It sounds like to me that Superman Clark Kent Sr. heading to the job site to point the finger, I'm out. Okay. Um, you don't know what you're talking about, okay? And you seem to be possessed by ignorant demons that would tell you that, because I can promise you that half the time when you think that you're conjuring Jesus, you're not conjuring Jesus at all. Okay? It's another entity. Okay? So I'm sorry, you're going to have to listen to the code of the Bible. The Bible actually says that Jesus only has the capacity to save 144,000. That's it. Oh, now they're typing in all caps. Okay, let me put you in the corner. Yeah, don't shout at me in the chat. Sorry. Can I tell y'all something? Jesus can only save 144,000 people. There's trillions of people on this earth. That would be almost like winning the lotto, which is you have a 1 in a billion chance. Sorry, you don't know what you're talking about. See, this is the reason why you shouldn't adapt to somebody else's. And yeah, I know that they had their crusades, but see, now we know the truth. We've decoded the Bible. Jesus Christ can only save 144,000 people. That's it. Now I believe that Jesus's energy has probably been replicated, possibly. Okay. But that's it for him, That would pretty much, you know, that's it. So the rest of you, your hope is somebody that knows how to do exorcisms. Okay. Sorry. It's just the reality. Oh, I think that's calling me, y'all. I may have to call that person back. That looked like a client number. So I'm just telling y'all, think about it. Think about it. It said only 144,000 would be saved. And I know y'all thinking, well, that was because it was primitive times. No, those are the only people that's it. That's like what, 5% of the population. You're getting a mere pittance. You're not gaining anything from that religion either. You need to start your own religion like Jesus did. Shit, I don't get brick cactus flower. I don't really get paid for YouTube ads. I do get a check though. Yeah, it definitely does. And so, if Jesus was saving you, would you be under demonic possession? Would you be in that state of mind that you're in? Like, I'll see people doing some of the most disgusting things, talking about Jesus. I'm doing this in the name of the Lord. It's like, oh, you are one twisted buddy. Hey, buddy, you're twisted. I'm out here chopping off people's heads for Jesus. Really? Really? That's what you got out of that? No, honey. And that's what they did during the Crusades. They were possessed by demons. Hello. You can't hang the witch without getting the wisdom from the witch, and you can't hang me. You know, I'm sorry. And I guess I always wonder, why is it that these people don't even treat me like I'm human? It's because I am superhuman, but I have to have my human moments, where I gotta call it down and let you know, because otherwise I'll stay over here on the 10th dimension forever. I don't have a problem with it. Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing when you think about it. So that's why so many people got lost in the shuffle. Would first of all, Jesus Christ was the Son of God. Okay. Jesus was the Son of God, not God. But Jesus did consider himself to be a God. Okay. His father, who was leading him and guiding him, okay, through the darkness and the and the destruction. Okay. But Jesus himself, is one man, only said, I'm taking 144,000 with me. That's it. Am I lying about that, or somebody come in and correct me? Because I don't think I would. If that's just like Michael Jackson, we don't even know if Mike could still be alive, y'all. And because I used to think, because I've always been, like I said, I've always been a big fan of Mike, and I remember looking at his that that screen video with Janet, and I said I could not imagine being this man. I mean, he's like, it's like you'd have to be somebody that is literally out of your mind, blind, crippled, and crazy to not know who the hell Michael Jackson is. Okay, it's just the reality of it. And how did he do that? How did he do that? Like, clearly, this man must have been special. Okay, And so as I look at myself and I look at Jesus and I look at other people, what I realize is that for me as a deity, I think I could take a million with me, but that's because I'm a woman. So if I were to write a Bible, I would say, well, I'm only going to save a million people. If I were to say that to y'all, y'all be mad. Y'all be like, this heifer. But I think that that is what Jesus said. So a lot of y'all that thinks that Jesus can comfort you, I think Jesus's name is a spell because when you call his name, he does have a very powerful healing effect. But as far as everything else on the in between, like he like do y'all really think that everybody dies and then they go and meet Jesus? Y'all really think that? It's okay to have an opinion if that's what you think. And I only put that person on timeout. It's okay to come in and express your religious beliefs, but when you start yelling in the chat, it's like, come on now. So, but it's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, today we're going to invoke Shiva. Okay, I've been doing some work with Lord Ganesha for the group. You can't really see that. Y'all can't really see what I'm doing right here. But all of these names on here are people that are in the circle. I've got them covered in these witch balls here. So, you know, but so I don't know why, like I believe in Jesus, but I believe that do I believe that Jesus would be the person to say, like, first of all, what are we being saved from here? People that hold up funny mirrors? That's for wimps. I'm sorry. Like, throw me a dog attack. Uh, make a fireball come through my fucking ceiling. Like, what the fuck? You sitting up here just saying weird shit and going, yeah, acting weird. That's like the boogeyman. I think most kids get over the boogeyman at the age of 10. Like I'll play around with the Oogie Boogie Man. I will play around with him. So I'm trying to figure out okay, here this person is back. Oh yeah, they didn't give their heart truly, then you write about that. I'm not disagreeing of those things. Okay. You talking about that's what I'm saying. They didn't give their heart truly. Oh, well, Jesus definitely gave his heart. I give my heart truly to everybody. Trust me. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm very self-sacrificing. I am, but it's not actually supposed to be a physical sacrifice. All of those things in the Bible, those were code languages. When Jesus got hung on the cross, that may have even been symbolic. Hey, Weeks family. I don't agree with literally carrying out, but that's just like Revelations. I actually have a lot of fun reading the Bible because it inspires me spiritually. Do I believe that a big red demon is going to come out of the sea and swallow us all up? Well, it's very metaphorical. It is. It is very metaphorical. So, but I will tell you that I think that I here's my whole thing about it is that the saying God helps those that help themselves. That's a true statement. Oh, okay. Okay, I wasn't sure with the all caps in the chat, and I'm very careful, and it was a few things that you were saying that was kind of like, okay, so but I mean, I don't here's the thing, I don't teach Bible class, you know what I'm saying? Like that's really what it is. I don't teach Bible class. I can help people get a better understanding as far as to what they're dealing with, but as far as me teaching the Bible, it's no need to teach that. I think it's been very over dramatized. People took the Bible literally and began to hang people, drown people, choke people, stab people, shoot people, kick people. That's that just and I just yeah. It might be because I come from a different star seed system to where I believe in peace and harmony. So, and there's been other witches that are the same way. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm okay. Nobody is that self-sacrificing to where they just let somebody hurt them or harm them. Okay. So when it comes to nature, in nature, if another animal attacks you, you're going to defend yourself. Okay. It just and so you and people that are connected with nature and respect nature, they are usually very, very non-violent people. Okay. You'd be surprised because there's human nature and then there's nature. So, and in the beginning, this world was a paradise, which is a complete paradox to what it is now. Yeah, this if you were to completely reword the Bible, how would you? I wonder if anybody has ever thought about doing that. That maybe there could be some kind of resonance of that way that this world used to be. And yeah, as the world grew, people got even more confused. You got more confused people. So, in other words, what Jesus said is save yourself. I've given you everything that you needed. Save yourself. Especially if he said he was only going to save 144,000. So I guess that would that mean that the world is inherently evil? No. No. And so a lot of people complicate the shit and then they feel bad about living. Oh, well, right off the bat, and I believe that Jesus is saying, well, I mean, you know that you can be your own God like I did, or either you can that I think outside of the box. I'm a free thinker. Right, exactly. 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 So I think that Jesus is not going to save most people. He probably doesn't even have the capability. Not all by himself. I wouldn't want to do that job by myself. So that's why I was saying for me as a living, I think of myself as a living goddess. I wouldn't be able to save more than probably 1 million people. And save them in a sense of what? Because in order for anybody to save you, you have to do what? You have to ask for their help. And if you've noticed, that Jesus Christ is not actually helping you, then why give up on life? Like, I think that that's what a lot of people, they feel like, well, Jesus don't, and because a lot of people really don't connect with Jesus on that level. Like, and so I'm just telling you, being a polytheist, I am a polytheist. That means that I believe in many gods. Studying, and then not only just studying, but working with these deities. Okay, you learn a lot from them. You learn a lot more from Jesus when you're able to actually spiritually connect with Jesus rather than just reading a Bible. I think that that's important too. What is Jesus actually telling you? What is that deity telling you? Is that deity telling you to disparage other people, to make fun of other people, to act like a clown? If that deity is telling you to do that, then you may not, that, I don't know. It seems like the energy that I get from Jesus is that he's just a very serious, fun loving guy, though. He's very serious, though, like, and mysterious. All deities are. So they're not joking around or playing around or being weird and acting like clowns and, putting on, silly hats and stuff and being weird. That is, if a deity is persuading you to do that, that's kind of weird. I don't believe in the devil. I don't believe in the devil, which means fear-based religions. I don't, the devil was created for people. That's the demon of fear, is all Satan or the devil is. Okay, according to biblical. Okay, now there's a lot of people that interpret Satanism differently. There's many, many forms of paganism and Satanism. Okay, some Satanists believe in an actual God that is Satan. Some Satanists believe that they are God. They don't believe in an outside force like that. So you gotta, I mean, no, there's no, I think that the thing of it is that individualism, on the fact that there's people that believe in many, many different things. Okay. Oh, well, I know that I saved myself from Satan's kingdom. I have the ability to save my Satan's kingdom. Yeah. So I don't, if I need help, of course I would need help in case Satan's kingdom or whoever these people are. But other than that, I don't need, like, I guess I don't need Jesus to help me make a decision on whether or not I'm doing right or wrong. I was born with the ability to know the difference between right and wrong. Let's put it like that. Okay. Yeah. Satan wants a God proven fact, Jamila. We are the enemy here, us humans. I don't really understand it. If there is such a God, then why did this whole virus thing? I have told y'all that. I told y'all what that was about. I've done a lot of videos on that. I told y'all what that was about. Yeah. It was a spiritual upgrade to where some people, hold on, y'all. Some people whose minds could not actually, it was a shift, it was an ascension. No, I'm telling you. And so I don't even want to say what I want to say. I've said it before, though. Technically it's no virus. It's all of those were symptoms of ascension. Okay. When you think about the way people felt with COVID, they were having a deep, deep, deep anxiety attack to where they're breathing, and then it was this thing with people's breathing and stuff, you know. Oh, that's like that like letting someone else drive your vehicle. Oh yeah. And sometimes I feel that because this so it be so humid, it's like you breathing through water or something. It's you never know. I guess we'll find out in another maybe 50, 30 to 50 years. It could have something to do with evolution. Um, do I believe completely and totally in evolution on a higher scale than what other people believe in that? Okay, when it comes to, let's say we're all evolving spiritually, okay, is what's happening with that. And I don't believe necessarily in death. I believe that people move on to some other reality. I just think that it takes probably a little while. I don't, do is everybody reborn? Not necessarily. Some people just move and they jump. So if you were to do a time jump, your vessel here would have to die, wouldn't it? So there is a such thing as time jumpers and time travel. Okay, now we're going on the realms of a higher level of magic. Okay, this would be considered in the realm of high magic. Okay, there are some people that when they time jump, their bodies dies in this reality. I believe that that happens with some people. Is it a spiritual capability? Yep, I think it is. I think that everybody's story is different. Oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry about don't worry about that. Now, if y'all went into the hospital recently and got some blood drawn, y'all don't have to worry about that. Don't worry about things like that. Don't ever be paranoid about the situation. Always trust God. I'm sorry. Here's my whole thing about it. I think that sometimes I have more trust in the Most High than even people that are very religious because I trust it all. I trust the whole damn process. Okay. I do. I do. St. Michael said, I'll protect you all. Thank you. Yeah, I trust God though. Like, no matter what, at the end of the day, I think that I think that whenever you are at a point where you don't trust in God and you can't just relax and be patient like the temperance and you just can't balance yourself. I believe that at that point you probably having some crown chakra issues or heart chakra issues, and that's not good because I can promise you it's going to be okay. I mean, I have people that got all these things going on, and I tell them, I say, well, it's going to be okay. The only person that can make the situation worse is you. And you just got to trust in God. And when they take my advice, everything is usually okay. you know? Now, if you can't get yourself to a point where you can trust in spirit, let some people think of spirit as God. Okay. There's a lot of spiritualists, when they say spirit, they mean God. They mean the mess. They say I got messages from spirits. Same difference. Okay. Okay. So when it's God because you feel very trusting. If your deity is not giving you peace and tranquility and serenity and reassurance, then you must be with the wrong entity. That ain't right. If you always in a bunch, if you always upset and angry, fighting. You are not dealing with what I would consider to be the spirit of God, because you're not trusting. Whenever you have a problem, you just like, oh God, this. And then sometimes you do have to release that control to God. You just have to just go, you know what? I listen. I trust, because your spirits will tell you. They'll say, hey, everything's gonna be okay. And sometimes they come in a form of these psychic readings. And see, y'all don't be paying attention, because especially tarot readings, not only are you getting messages from spirit, but you're also getting numbers. All those numbers are messages from spirit, because they communicate through numbers too. So, and all of the numbers are good from 0 to wherever you go up to. They're all good. It's all good. If you are in a position to where you're just like, oh man, everything is all bad and I'm just feeling some type of way. And so, you know, you're not connected to God. You must be connected to something else, because God is, I'm telling you, when you connect with I'm talking about your spirits, your ascended masters. Otherwise, you're dealing with somebody else's. If you're sitting there upset and mad and not trusting, it is because you are not connected to who you're supposed to be connected to, but rather you're connected to something else. So that's why I always, for me, people tell me that, especially a lot of my longer term clients, they say, working with you, I feel that I am confident enough to communicate with my guides, and I feel like you connected me to them. And it's not that it's I gave you what you needed so that your own spirit would be open to them, is what I do, because you can lead a horse to water but you can't make it drink, okay? Oh yeah, I like hearing I love you. Yeah. And you know what? God does love you. I mean, when I say that, when I say here, this is what I don't want y'all to think. When I say that, because I believe that there have been many that have Jesus's power, even women, even some women, you know, doesn't mean that God doesn't love you. But I mean, how good of a relationship can you have with God when you don't even love yourself? That's all I'm saying. Like you. And so that, because we're connected, okay, think about, let me make it simple before I go. Okay, your chakras is what connects you to God. Okay, those are your portals. So when you think about the crown chakra, the third eye, the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, the sacral, and the root, all of those are your connection with God. If any of them are blocked, you need yourself a cleanse. If y'all notice that, and I can't light a candle for everybody on the internet. I can't do that. I can call to the angels. I can say, angels, come down here, give people as much help as possible. But when it comes to the individualized work that I do for people, because there are, as a spiritualist who understands Jesus, there is a certain number of people that I'm going to work with, okay, during the course of my lifetime. Hmm. Well, and you know what? Fear not is what I can tell you. Fear not. Okay, that's what people do. People that are moving in fear, that you can tell, and so that's where you get the demonic attacks from. But when you don't fear, especially right now, like I can imagine that most spiritualists right now, because we can see what's going on that's hidden, especially if your third eye is open. You're looking around at people and you're seeing what they're doing, and you can see the ones that are that are not in a good place. Okay, they're just not, and there's always help for you. My cleanses are only 300, so really at the end of the day, that's where you start. And I have helped a lot of people. And if you've had a cleanse from me, chances are it's time for another one. So, I think that it takes that to actually work on yourself because basically the cleanses unblocks your connection to the divine. That's pretty much what they do. Okay. So anyway, I hope you guys have a good week. I'm gonna get me some food and some rest, like R&R and some meditation because I've done quite a bit of work in this past hour and 15 minutes. So I need to rest, drink some water, and you know, I hope that I help somebody. Okay, seriously, at least feel a little bit better. Okay, at least feel a little bit better. Okay, all right. Oh, I love you too, Saint Michael. I'll see y'all later.